continuous, okay? Random variable. We choose that variable randomly. That has a normal distribution. Now we can see it says it has normal distribution with a mean of 50 and a standard deviation of 10. Okay, convert the following x to z values. So we need to convert from x to z. Now is our job to convert x to z. But it didn't ask, the question doesn't ask us to find probability, all right? So we only need to convert x to z. Right, starting from now, okay, starting from now, what I want you to do, guys, okay? So whenever you read the question, okay, starting from today, okay, so whenever you read questions in this class, all right, so I would like you to highlight or you circle the important information for you to use to answer the question, okay? So in this case, we have 50, okay, for the mean, and also 10, right? So I would like you to circle this number, or you can use your highlighter to highlight these two numbers, right? So the first one, we need to convert AX equal to 55. So before that, right? So in order to answer this kind of question, what you need to do, you need to start with writing the distribution. Okay, so we know that the mean given is just now, okay, is 50. And also, oops, the standard deviation is 10, right? So the sigma is equal to 10, right? So this is the information that you obtain from the question. Now you need to write the distribution. X is distributed with n normal distribution with the mean and also standard deviation square, right? So, okay, X n, the mean is 50 and the standard deviation is 10 square. Guys, I don't want you to square this one and write it like this. X and 50, 100. Okay, I don't want in this form. You must write it, follow whatever format written here. The standard deviation square, right? So you need to write the 10 square, not 100, right? So now we need to convert from x to z. So the formula that we need to use, remember the formula, you can get it from the normal table. X minus mu divided by sigma. Okay. So what is actually X? So X is given in your question. It says that you need to find the X for X equal to 55. Right? So the X will be 55. So your Z will be 55 minus the mean is 50 divided by the sigma is 10. So you will have 5 over 10. So your Z will be 0.5. So that's the answer. Okay, understand? Okay, I want you to do on your own for part B, 35. Okay, so, and then you can check the answer at the back of the chapter. Okay, once you're done, let me know so we can proceed to the next one. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 3. Right. So now we need to write, okay, we need to find the probability of X. Then it means that from X, since we are in the X format, we need to convert from Z to Z, sorry, and then draw the curve. And then we need to look at the table and we need to find the probability. Now we need to do the whole thing, right? From X. Okay, I wait for 2 minutes for you to write this one down and to understand what actually I'm writing on the screen. Okay, is everybody okay? Right, then we can start answering question A. What is the probability of X less than 1 to 8? Okay, you don't have to worry whether it has equal sign here or not. Okay, so the process will be the same, just like what we did in our previous examples. Right. So the column, I also provide you a column on the right in order for you to calculate the Z, right? So to convert the X to Z. So for this one, in order to calculate the value of Z, just X minus mu divided by sigma. So the X that uh, we need is 1 to 8 minus the mean is 1 to 5 divide by 4, right? So we have Z is equal to 3 over 4, which is 0.75, okay? So I want you to calculate the conversion on the right margin, the margin provided, okay, on the right. Okay, then from here is easy. Okay, we already convert Z, X to Z. Now this time the number here, we already change it to 1.75. Okay, okay, is everybody okay? Guys, okay, let me explain to you. When they are in the X format, right? So we have the mean is actually in here 1 to 5, right? But when we convert that to Z, standardized Z, this one become 0, right? This is what happened. So we just draw the curve that we are looking for, okay? So it will be like this, all right? So 0, because it's already in Z, okay? So, and then this one is 0.75, and we want something on the left, less than, right? So you already learned this one. So in order to find this area, what you need to do, you need to PZ less than 0.75. It will be 1 minus the area from the table, right? So you will get the answer, okay? Okay, I give you 5 minutes to solve this question for part A. And then for those who already finished part A, you can always proceed to part B and part C. Okay, this is my plan for Wednesday. So I'm thinking of finishing chapter 4 on Wednesday. Uh, and then next week we can start with our SPSS, right? I also will share with you the format that you need to, how you need to write for your report that need to be submitted on the 28th. Right. So after this, inshallah, I will try to write the template for the report. Okay, you can check your answer on page 55. Is everybody quiet? Okay. Don't be so quiet. Okay, by the way, this is your first homework, your weekly homework, right? This one for individual, is not group. So everybody needs to submit your own work, okay? So just write HW means homework number one, right? So it's different from the group assignment. This one I call it as homework. So it's page 169, number 1, 2, and 3. So usually I will give you 1 week to do your homework. Okay, session 2, you can scan your attendance now.
Doctor, I have a question for
Yeah,
the
sure.
assignment. For the assignment, right? We have done the pilot study. Do you
Mhm.
think it's okay, the one I've sent to you?
Yeah. So you okay for those people who already sorry distributed to for the pilot study, the first stage, which is pilot study, to 10 people. Okay. Now if it's okay, no one complains about your word, the terms that you use, the difficulties of your question and so on, to understand your question, then you can proceed with 30 people now, right?
Right, got it. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. And then I will share with you, as I said, the template for the report. So you need to follow that one in order for you to start writing your report. Is not very difficult, a very simple one for the 28th. Because starting from next week, we are going to use your data that you have collected in your the SPSS session. All right.
Doctor,
Yeah.
do we need to include the pilot study into our report later?
Yes, your report only stop till pilot study.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not the actual, not that 30. Only for your pilot study. Because I will show you next week how to calculate something that we call it as alpha Kronbach.
Okay, okay.
I hope everybody is clear that your report for the 28th will be, starting from the locations variable, the one that you define in your study until your pilot study. That's all. Okay, guys, who already scanned? Yeah, how about that question? Is everybody okay or not? Does anyone have any problem that you want me to do any of the questions? Or you can do it your own. You already found the answer. Is everybody okay? Please say something. Do you need help? Okay, it seems that everybody okay. Esther okay, Gazian okay, Zaki okay. For those people who have problem with any of the questions, you can ask Shari, you can ask Esther, you can ask Ramla, you can ask Zian, and whoever already finished those questions. So you can refer to them. They can be your cikgu, your guru. Okay, if you don't have anything else, okay, for those who already scan your attendance, you may leave the session for today. So I will see you again on Wednesday. So I will finish chapter 4 on Wednesday. And if you have any problem regarding your assignment, group assignment, you can ask in the group. Okay, please don't PM me personally. You know why? Because I prefer to answer your questions in our group. So everybody can see, everybody can learn something from your question and my answer. Okay? So
Doctor,
because, yeah,
regarding the pilot study, right? Should we send it to you for checking first, then only
no,
we insert it into report? No.
no.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Because we are going to discuss it next week on Sunday. All right?
Okay.
So you will learn something from there. So
Alright.
you don't have to refer to me. Because you know what? If I do the checking now, and then I need to check it again. So double checking.
I
So
see.
it's no longer assignment. That one is already different. Okay?
Alright. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome, Esther. Okay, okay. So let's say goodbye from for now, okay? So I'll see you again, people, on Wednesday. So you have 10 minutes to prepare for your next class. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Salam. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.